at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mike Part 2. Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Watch the run.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 0. Mike 52, Mike 52.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
17 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Consecutive catches for him, that good for 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. To throw again is Wilson. And this is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1.
42's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
The score, Seahawks 7, Eagles nothing. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Sponge!
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Get your swerve on. Hey, Mike's 50. I got one.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to 4th down.
Watch the screen.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass, ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing on first is Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike. Great 57. Rabbit.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at the 29-yard line.
Day. It's going to be a long day.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the pass.
50.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position. First and goal after a gain of 19. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go.
A
180.
reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Sunday.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the right.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Jason Myers for the...
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Breaks on the game of Sanders, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Miles Sanders.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Check tight.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, as the first half is winding down, and the Eagles get a score closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Watch the safety creep. Chef.
They'll turn to Sanders. They'll try to run it here. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
The score is Seahawks 21, Eagles 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
54 Mike. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
Blitz 5-7.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
Another run here with Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Great 15. Great 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
I can't believe they even let you play.
That's caught by Jackson. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of
right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 16. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a 3-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. They'll turn to Sanders. They're going to try and run. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Mike's 54.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They run again with Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Good.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. Airing it out for Olsen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, let's get this. Check 3.
14. Still got 4 down. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Mike 28.
Silver. 95.
Mike,
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Let's get off the field, D.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We got double up, double up. Check, check, check.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Mike 57, 57. Mike's 5'4".
Another run with Sanders. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Right there, 54, right there.
Ram 5.
What we got, what we got, what we got?
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike, 50.
Now wins.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's stopped right there, Hey, we got 3, three down.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
54. Too little, cupcake.
Black.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 27 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It is picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Eagles.
So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Oh, a good return past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has struggled yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
To Chris Carson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now left side, the completion to his tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
To David Moore.
David Moore, 27 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back home. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Check 9, check 9. 25, check 25, check 25.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Wild Bill.
81.
Mike's 50. Watch the curve.
Back to throw. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert with time running out. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
This one fielded at the 5. Room to run at the 50. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Good job right there. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
One last shot for Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
28.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say 24-hour cheesesteak shop, here we come.
Oh, yeah, and I'm buying, partner. And guess what? I'm having mine with.
And I'm having 2 if you're buying. Good night from Philadelphia.